Welcome everyone, it's Mr. Drakomar. It's time for some more great Shadow Legends. We're going to be continuing on our journey. To level our champions. Last episode, and to explore them. We were doing some Vizier up to stage 4 and some tape and some Royal Guard. We're going to continue that. Continuing on. I have a feeling that move takes a lot more, does a lot more with some time. Like when he gets higher level. Yeah, heal reduction's block cost is pretty good. It's good. I wonder how good he is versus crazy stuff. Misery Vizier of poison. Yeah, we're continuing through the Ogren's Empire. We're gonna be making him do some really nasty stuff in that somehow he lives. Infinity. Man, plays well here, but there's areas that are exceeding that. Man, I wish I got Vizier earlier, but at least we have him now. So we can do block buffs and all sorts of crazy stuff. So with the Drakes, there was no getting him early. Or getting her early. CL cleanses might be a problem for him. I can see how that might be a problem. Well, Royal Guard is doing some crazy stuff. I'll take that. He reaches 30. What's ideal is that they all reach the levels we need them at, and then we level them up with food. That would be ideal. War Chief. Blank down on his name for a minute. Yes, the increased buff duration. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Tyrell's getting close to 40, but we'll raise food for him. Tyrell, Royal Guard. Like, a lot of my high elves need to be raised past 40. That is one of the problems with the high elves in this account. Yep. They need help. Now I remember this was a place where the only place I could really do anything, like get a lot of XP, was in here. Thankfully that's no longer the case, but there was a point. I should do a maximum effect. Gotta remember how this champion works. Yep. So Scyl of the Drakes is getting closer now to where I need her to be. Because the main thing I have to do is try to get these other suckers to 40, hit them to 50, and then Scyl will be useful once she gets to 60, which is nearby. Each needs to get to a different round number of levels. Royal Guard, I think, is closest to meeting his goal. Yep, I think he's closest. Although Vizier got another level, which is good for him. We also have Tyrells now. Like we're getting a lot of the high elves found in here, except for Apothecary. Apothecary has yet to show his face. Yep. Apothecary is yet to show. As these people have to learn in the campaign arena. Like, I'm pretty sure I could get past the Doom Tower waves with this Doom comp. It's what happens when we get to the boss that's the problem. That's the problem. As the boss with this would destroy us. That and the debuffs higher up the tower would destroy us as well. You need very specific debuff removal strategies in order to make that work. Hello, Nina Radia, how you doing? There we go. Royal Guard's getting there. Unfortunately, Royal Guard is adding to the 40s melees that I'm going to have to break at some point. I'm going to have to break that. Especially for the High Elves. They are my best faction on this account and I need to keep it that way. It's a long way to get these levels though, gotta say. Even though I'm one-shotting a lot of these waves, it's just the higher levels of XP are just so much more. Vizier gets another level. Vizier, however you want to say it. Interesting that we're going through this town full of orcs. We should be able to get these all to their correct levels. I wonder how good he is in Spider. I have to experiment with that. I make a Spider team with him and I make a Spider team with him and the other champion. Krexthar, which I still need to get later today. Yep. I still need to get them later today. Ah! He's not unkillable anymore. It's hilarious. Alright, take him off. You know what? You next, Hellborn Sprite. You next! Oh, I screwed you. Salvage the situation. Let's see here. Let's smack, man. Regala smacks. Gotta say, Zargala packs a punch. I still have to get Scyl to where I need her to be. Hello, Mr. Biggin. Wow, that actually killed him kind of quickly. This is one reason why you don't want to diversify too much, is you can clearly see there's a lot of champions that are in need of food or behind. That's the problem with diversifying. Too much too quickly. You get way too many champions. Way too many champions that are at level 40. Because there are I have a lot of useful champions today, but they're not going to do a hell of a lot unless I make them do a hell of a lot. Yeah. I have to develop more food. Because I've got to get more, I've got to do more focus on singular champions and singular pieces of gear. Although Vizier and Scyl would not be bad focus. Honestly, they wouldn't. Because I'm pretty sure Vizier alone could solo a lot of content. Especially in like lower level arena. But he has to get the levels first. He has to get to a high level first. So I have to keep going. Give these suckers benefits. Beat the spider, earn accessories. Yeah, I have to do that later today. And a nice walk. We got to see the beach. Vizier has got a ways to go. He's still a very cool champion, but I have to give him a lot of benefits before he can actually really be a problem. That is just his nature. That is the nature of champions in Raid. You have to give them a lot in order to really... He's already doing a fair amount. But to unlock what he actually can do, you have to level him a lot. This guy's got to reach 20 and get leveled. Because it's that level 40 malaise that's the problem that I have to break apart. You can get a lot of champions level 40, but it's the levels 50 and 60 that are truly significant. Because the only way I'm gonna get Scyl on track is by grinding her off screen later until she's 60 and giving her solo XP. But then the argument also stands for Vizier as well. That's part of the problem. There's that problem again where everyone's crying for XP, but I can only give it to a certain number. There's only a certain number I can actually give XP at a time. Even if I'm to sacrifice most of the bad champions, I still have a fair number of good ones that take a lot of effort. See, if we kill off his like little soldier, his if we take out his okay, since this is a barbarian stage, we're gonna have her be on here alone. So I'm gonna give her solo XP in here. Because this is her stage. Barbarians, but she's the elite barbarian. special metal armor. But yeah, this is where we give Scyl solo XP. Actually, we're just going to give her solo XP from here on out because I'm not going to be able to use her until, like, properly until I get her to 60. And then maybe ascend her on top of that. Because at this stage of the game, level 60 means a lot. And I just have to put the other guy through the middle. But it's more important that I get her to 60 than anything. That's gonna open her way into a bunch of content. That's the issue here. And then after getting her to 60, which I don't even know if I can do in this episode, we will may need to grind a wee bit in order to make this work, because it's actually very hard to get the last 5 levels. That's why it's such an elite thing to get 60. Keep going. Can't hesitate. Gotta get her to 60. It's the only real way I can use her arena back into all of her armor. And then the other suckers have to get better gear too. I need to like give her double, at least double on the levels each time over here, just to try to give her more XP. It's difficult to get a champion to 60. And Scylla the Drakes now lives up to her name. She fights the dragon. Because the thing is, I can't not like take champions to 60. At some point, I have to focus a champion down and give them the 60 treatment. That becomes a necessity. Comes a moment in time where that's necessary to do. It doesn't matter if it's a legendary champion or not, they eventually will need 60. In order to stay relevant, shoot the dragon down. Elder Scrolls Scyl, give her another 10k XP. You know what? I'll include a little bit of Vizier. Because Vizier deserves my attention more than any other champion other than Scylla the Drakes. That's the truth of it. These two champions, because I need to prove that I'm a termite exterminator. extraordinaire. It'll prove I care about that specific champion. So we'll just give them that split ways, and then after that we'll farm their food. Well, at least food for Vizier. Scyl already is rank 6, as you can tell by her level. So farming food for her is pointless. Getting some more XP. If I can get Vizier to 50, then we'll be able to get him on the way to 60, which is where we really want. It's what we really want here, because Vizier is going to be a clan boss god. Guaranteed if I can get him where I need him to be. Well, he's gonna be a dungeon boss god, period. Look at that. Block, buff, plus. Hell, he could even be useful in certain Doom Tower content if Bommel didn't exist. Like, when Bommel fades, I will take him to Doom Tower. I promise you that. When Bommel breathes his... When he gets out of the rotation, I will take him back. That will be the time. Although rank 6ing Vogoth might be an answer. I just realized this guy would be absolutely epic for Spirit Keep. The amount of anti-healing he puts on people. That's gonna be something. Can I get Scyl to 60? Questions. Right now I'm only doing 3 people because I'm trying to concentrate the XP on the 2 champions I care the most about, at least at first, which is Scylla the Drakes. One of the biggest focus is Scylla the Drakes, Dregstar, and Vizier, and then we're gonna go try for Arbiter. Keep in mind, all of these champions I just listed are all legendaries, so that's why they're taking priority over, like, epics and rares. That's why. Because we're actually running into a fair number of legendaries now that we're reaching mid-game, like mid-end game. We're actually running into some good legendaries. I mean, we have some good legendaries in the other account that's earlier, but that's because that account was lucky as sin. Because sometimes a great deal of early luck goes a long way, but this account didn't get the early luck, and it has to go the long way around. Pretty much. Hello, Mr. Dragon. Funny nose. That is actually annoying. Well, we decreased his speed 3 times. one thing about if you get any debuff on someone, he can increase the number of things. See? Now we can drastically reduce the speed. Look at that. Look how much speed reduction it's had. Speed reduction just is not going away, see? Almost. See? It keeps increasing speed on it. Increase speed. Godsend for boss fights. This is why I'm keeping Vizier on here. Because I know that block bus ruined him. Ruined her. That. What's annoying is block buffs is not 100%. But sometimes that's just the way it is with champions. So as we go through the Hollowed Halls, I'd like to reflect. Have you enjoyed Vizier? Because I have. He is fun to play, great champion. I've seen people do guides on him, but only recently have I actually managed to, like, pull the sucker. So yeah, giving me the advantage of having him. I had to persuade myself to try to get Burengiri. It didn't work out, but almost glad it didn't, because if it did, it would just be a champion I have on another account anyway. To have someone entirely new is interesting. Ooh, we got an Admonitor. Admonitor's meta bad. He's not actually that good of a champion. The AI makes him look good because he's really high level, but he's really just like a neat shield with a bit of ally protect. Nothing too tremendously special. The ally protect is special, but there's a number of champions that have it. Ally protect is about the most special thing about Admonitor. And the shield, but the fact that he only has a shield on himself is kind of meta bad. One thing that I remember that I hate about Skull Crown is the fact that she comes back from the dead a lot. I've always hated that about Skull Crown. I still am looking forward to using Vizier when the Doom Tower resets. And I can actually see like what champions, like what can he be used for in the Doom Tower, and then once Baumel is out of the picture. Because Baumel is not going to be like permanently there until the next few rotations after that, I think. So that'll be nice. In the meantime, I have to try to get my other account to get further in the Doom Tower. So we can fight Baumel on there. But yeah, Doom Tower remains my second account privilege. Skeleton block the buffs. It's amazing how little 11k does. It really is amazing. I think that's a guardian. See, the thing, and the reason that you want to try to focus on prioritizing on like one type of champion is like I said, you spread your power and resources too thin. You're bound to get in trouble. There's stage 6. It's not the greatest farmable stage, but it is technically farmable. And you might ask, what makes it not the greatest farmable stage? Well, that is easily answered. It's the fact that these enemies don't die easy. So it's a lot more time consuming to farm here. That's your answer. I know it's not exactly a pleasant answer. I know it's not exactly the answer you wanted to hear. But it's the truth. Also, Vizier is not a replacement for debuff removers. As you can clearly see. This is Vostokos again. guy has a lot of power. Alright. So, we're on the home stretch, and then I'm gonna have to grind off screen until we get to level 59. Maybe. Because it's very hard to actually get a champion to 60. You often do not see all of the off-screen grinding required. Because it's actually an imperial crud time to get 1 to 60. Even then, it does not guarantee victory. It only guarantees that you'll be accessing a lot of content. Because there's so many other upgrades, number one. Number two, there's so many other ways, mistakes you can make that will lose you the game. There is so many other mistakes that can lose you the game. Although getting her through Brutal is close. It is close to doing what I want, but it isn't there yet. The grind Nirvana is right about here in one other stage. So we're going to be doing this stage a bit. See if we can polish these levels off. We're going to actually show it in some content other than campaign levels. Because this is where all champions get the bulk of their XP. Yeah. At least this is where I get the bulk of my XP, because this is where you get a lot of XP for, you know, just playing the level. Especially with an XP boost. So yeah, you get a lot of XP for this. That. Because I've got to try to see if I can funnel the XP into these suckers. This is the grind element. I'm not going to show too much of it. I'm just going to try to do enough of it to get the goal I'm looking for. Okay. Because we've got to move slowly through here in order to really soak up the XP. Amazing how slowly levels go by once you get to this area with Scyl. Because in order for her to get to 60, she has to do a lot. I may have to take Vizier temporarily out in order to do this. Because I see Scyl getting to 60 easier than I can see him getting to 50 in time. I mean, I see it, it's just so much XP is required that I have to funnel every last bit I can to get Scyl to 60. So fight as many demons as she can. Yeah, there's only one way to do this. And that is to focus on just getting her to 60. Using the highest XP I can. There is only one way to get Silver Drakes to 60, like the rest of the champions on this account. Because it becomes like an expectation that you have it at 60, no longer a fact of the matter. It's like, it's an expectation. That's what ends up happening. It's that problem with the mid to late game. That you have to have it at 60 just as a default. It's the default. That's the problem. Should I farm that? Get one. But yeah, I literally have to funnel all this XP into her just to get this done in any timely fashion. This is what it takes. This kind of deal. Like, I'm gonna try using potions maybe as a shortcut. So hard. Actually get a champion to 60. The reason why, even with XP boosts, even with everything, getting a champion to 60 is not a mean feat. It's not an easy thing to do. And yet I feel obligated to do it. Come on. It's like upgrading a piece of armor. You know that sensation you get when you're looking at a piece of armor and you're like, I really wish I would just turn that level, but I have to do so much work to actually make it happen. That's the same sensation you get when you're trying to level 60 a champion fighting demons. That very repetitive sensation. See what we got. It's so hard to do. It's 148. 148,000. I'm trying to soften the amount needed. Okay, that's kind of close. Might even include Vizier. Because this might be a photo finish. I'm gonna need Scyl to get the 60. I'm determined to that. Let's try it. Will this be the time? Will this be it? Will Scyl of the Drakes finally reach 60? Because that's what I need for this to work. And then I need a level 16 her gear. And that's going to be even more annoying. You know what's also annoying about the way that his stuff works? If he finds and he actually kills you with that peril, you're not coming back. You are not coming back. That's one of the most annoying things about Morty Macabre's peril for the one facing it. Can't die to it. If you die to it, you're gone. That's how that boss works. Decrease speed. Oh, so close. Man. This third time a try. Third time's a charm. Keep him alive. I mean, I might get Scyl to 60. He won't be in the shot. Well, Scyl got to 60. Let's go. Let's go! Oh! And now I have to ascend her too, which is going to be a pain. But yeah, Scyl is finally 60. Now this process. Oh, we all love this process. Oh, yeah. Yeah, rolling gear. In the next episode, I'm going to be trying to get Vizier to 50 and then taking him to Clan Boss. I will see you all then.